to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl, aka the best that ever did it. I always say that, y'all know I like to toot my own horn. So today is what is today's date? Today is September 27th. Yes. And it's nice and cold and brisk out there today. I hope y'all got y'all jacket, or I hope you are cuddling up with a thick, fine woman. My daddy used to say a big girl is like heat in the winter and shade in the summer. So, my father was a trip. Needless to say, he's a pistol packing Pete. But anyway, so today's show is about body shaming. I got a big old question mark on that because what is body shaming, people? Uh when I grew up, there was no such thing as a body shaming. You were who you were and you just dealt with it. If you was fat, skinny, short, tall, black, light skinned, whatever, they gonna shame everything. Everybody do everything is a shame. This culture, this society be going in ham on the wrong thing. And ham, for y'all don't know, stands for hot ass mess. Okay? They go in on the wrong thing. We focus on the wrong thing. First of all, you should have self-esteem. The word self-esteem, like Cat Williams say, meaning esteem of yourself. When you know who you are, can't nobody tell you you can't do such and such because you short or you tall or you fat or you small. None of that. None of that will apply. We need to quit our stinking thinking. And what is it with this new society? The new kids that's coming up, they are so sensitive that you cannot say certain words. Certain words is like end all be all. Certain words will like take these people out. Since when? You could play these video games, right? You could go on these video games and you could shoot people, kill people. You could act inhuman, inhumane. You could do all of that stuff. But as soon as somebody say a word that it causes you to freak out, you can call me whatever you want. It's what I answer to. I could care less because just like you, I got an opinion too. And if I was to go around saying everything off the top of my head, what I wanted to say or what I wanted to call people, that'd be a cruel world, don't you think? People need to stay in their lane, mind their business. Everything ain't for everybody, and we all know that big people shouldn't wear certain outfits. It's not appealing or attractive, or I would say in good taste. But it all depends on who's eating it. See, because I can eat a steak, you can eat a steak. To me, that steak is bland. It's not good. To you, may be the best steak in the world. They always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If it's your taste, then it's your taste. If that's you, then do you. But if you're going to do you, you should not care about what anybody say about you doing you, or you should not, long as it's not full on discrimination. Like I saw a clip where this lady went into the nail salon to get a pedicure. They wanted to charge her double because she was fat. To me, bullshit like that, I call bullshit. That's bullshit. I think that's disgrace, and those people have a problem. Why do big people have to pay more? For example, on the airplane, they say that if you're a big person and you require two seats because your size, they were making people pay double. Here's my thing: get some bigger or comfortable seats, or get some accessible seating for big people. If you know, like just like you do for the tall, super tall people. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the super tall people on the plane, they sit by the exit, and that's because they can have that room to stretch their legs. Okay, accommodate that, but don't try to charge up no money where it make a difference. So that's like telling people if you fat, you got to pay more. So fat people will get out here and try to earn more money so we can pay more. And not only is the body shaming doing the fat, they do the body shaming for skinny people too. They say you look anorexic, you look like this, you look like that. Come on, people, really, really. So if somebody come in really skinny, do she get half off because she the half the size of a normal person? Since you want to charge a big person extra for being big, do the real petite people get half off for being small? I'm trying to figure this out. But this is the type of society that we're living in and that we're creating nowadays, and it's sickening. It really is. You know, they talk about everything. They talk about your color. And my good friend Molly Mall was like, and they also do pocket shaming. Hey, if your pocket's not fat, they talk about fat people, but they want you to have fat pockets. So if you don't have the funds or you can't do what you need to do for other people, they want to shame you for not being able to have six bands all the time or be able to spend money on them all the time. I tell you, this society and this culture of things, how we say cancel culture and all this stuff, it's a trip. It really is a trip. And let me see who we have in the house. Good morning. I'm doing roll call real quick. Good morning, Bernice. Hey, sis. Good morning, Ernest. Okay, Bernice saying things everyone you didn't wear, but it's their business. Yeah, you can wear. You know what? Long as it's don't come out the house stark ass butt naked. Have some decency about yourself, but that goes back to self respect. See, if you can't run around naked because you get arrested, but some of these outfits these girls are wearing is damn near naked, and sometimes we don't want to see that. You know, like my little brother told me, I don't want to see no real big woman coming out the house in no bra and no Daisy Duke shorts with her stomach showing, hanging over, the gut. He may not like it, but trust me, there's somebody out there that would like it. It seems like there's a market for everything. Whatever floats your boat, let your freak flag fly. It's whatever. Ernest saying, then don't look at her. He's saying, don't look at her. But sometimes you can't help but look at people. I mean, you can't unsee what you see sometimes. I mean, I have seen things that like, woo, that caught my eye, and I had to close them to try to erase what I just saw. That goes for men and for women. You know, both. There are some big dudes knowing good and damn well that they don't need to have on no skinny jeans and they don't need to do that thing called sagging. I saw this one dude who had his pants under his butt cheek. And that wasn't the most disgusting part about it. The most disgusting part, he had on tidy whities with a brown mark up the back. Do you know what that looked like? That looked like shitty drawers, y'all. It looked like shitty. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my word. I don't want to see that. Am my body shaming? No. Am I dirt shaming? No. I'm like, come on, decency start from the crib. Ain't that what Chef Rock said? You know, y'all youngest gotta go back and listen to it. But we don't need to see certain things. Like y'all wouldn't want to see a plus size woman walking around in a thong and a two piece, and not unless she's at the beach or whatever. When you at the beach, whatever you wear is whatever you wear. But if I'm going to the grocery store, I don't want to see no plus size woman in a two-piece bikini with just a sheer thing over what's that called, the body wraps or whatever over them, and some heels. Everything just don't look good. but it's different tastes. We have different tastes. And Ernest make a point. Ernest said, then don't look at it. I turn my head a lot of times. I'm like, oh, Joe the blow. It just turn my head like, oh, look at that. Nope, I won't. Cause and then I get over it and ignore it because that's them. They doing them. But nobody should feel like they have to hide, is what I'm saying in this world. Nobody should feel like they can't come outside in the public or be ashamed where they to the point where they want to kill themselves or hurt themselves, whether you're fat or skinny. Nobody should feel that way. If you feel that way and can let another individual uh, hurt you like that, that means you need some counseling. You need some help. And mental health is real. It really is. But then again, then I am thought shaming because I can't tell nobody how they think or how they should feel. I'm just here to help my brothers and sisters. I want to pick them up. Let's see. Hey, Donna is watching. You know, People like saying, "Why do you do this with the phone or get so close to the camera?" Is because I have a condition, and I'm not saying this to get nobody sympathy, nobody violin. I'm trying to explain my actions. Then again, I don't have to explain my action. I can just make it do what it do, and y'all think I'm crazy as hell. How about that? I'm not gonna explain nothing. I'm just gonna do what I do. And if y'all think I'm crazy, then y'all think you probably right. Cause I know I am on a lot of different levels. We got a clip in here for y'all to see. Let's see. And we gonna roll this clip, right? I found it appalling and disgusting on so many levels, but we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, we ready for the clip? Let me see. There we go.
Their friendship. Let's take a look.
We in a world of too much acceptance. Everything ain't accepted, sweetheart. It ain't. Spandex ain't for everybody, sweetheart. No fat shaming. You should be ashamed to be fat. Social media has these thinking that everything is accepted. Everything is not accepted. Oh, you killing them, girl. Ooh, hot girl summer. No, fat girl, you look stank. You worried about putting makeup on your face. You need to be worried about getting that fat off your body. Y'all gonna be offended? I don't give okay? You're lazy. I'm calling a spade a spade. You're lazy.
Well, everyone, please welcome Chantel to the show. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, beautiful? Okay, first of all, we give it up for a queen when we see a queen, right? Okay, it's normally not my place to judge, but in this case, we saw that disgusting video. And it's disgusting and I don't tolerate it. So please tell me a little bit more about your ex-friendship.
Well, Christian and I were friends for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And he's been taking to social media on these rants about, how women should look. Big, small, if we need to be in the gym, we need to stop making excuses. And that is really torn our friendship apart. Like, because I am big into body positivity. This is what I stand for. I've been this shape.
An amazing shape. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Since 14.
Yes.
So having to have this battle constantly and then to have it with your friend, somebody you considered a friend, that's where it hurts me the most.
Gosh. So what are the type of things that he's personally said to you?
Rants on social media where he posts and it affects me because he comments under my things too. And I'm just trying to uplift everybody.
What does he comment under your things? I want to know.
We need to go to the gym. You need to stop wearing makeup, lashes. The Spanx aren't working for us. It's bad. You see, can you read that?
Body positivity is just another way of saying you lazy and would rather put on makeup and lashes, wig, weave, nails. All you try to cover up is the fact that you lazy and weak. No.
So you can see why this has bothered our relationship. I can't even look at him no more, let alone talk to him.
Why confront Christian now?
Because it's not only for myself, it's for everybody. I have a daughter. I have 4 kids. 4 kids. So I don't want her to ever have to go through this.
How did you get this confidence?
I started in plus size era at the age of 14. 14. So I just knew I wasn't going to look like everybody else.
Yes.
So I had to stand in the mirror and be accepting of what I had. All you can do is own your sexy, own your beautiful, and just give it to the world, because authentically it's just you.
How did you get there?
Counseling, standing in front of the mirror, saying mantras every day, just people around me telling me how beautiful I am, and finally having the to believe it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
How do you define that courage?
Well, you always want to keep positivity around you all the time, because negative anything plays on your mental.
Amen.
It brings you down, and you don't want to feel like that. So having to step away once you express to that person, look, this is what's bothering me, this is what you're doing to my self-esteem, and either you're going to fix it or we can no longer be friends.
Amen.
And that's it.
So I want to know, why do you think Christian says these things?
That is a weird dance.
Wow. Okay, see, that was interesting, because why do you stop being his friend because he got that opinion he don't like fat people? All you got to do is tell Christian, look, N-word, I don't want to hear it. And I get what she's saying, that she got 4 kids and she don't want to hear the negative, the mantra. I had a friend that complained about everything all the time. They were just a miserable individual. And I had to pull back because their negativity started to bring me down and make me negative. And when you feel that somebody is toxic to you like that, to your mental, then yeah, I understand pulling back. But I will have a conversation with that person, let them know that when we get together, we're going to get together to do X, Y, Z. We get together to go eat, got to be good vibes, got to be celebrated, and so forth, so forth, and so forth. And the girl not that big. The girl got a body. I'm big. I'm what you call a big girl, and that's because I used to have a body, but because of whatever happened, and my body, I got kind of let go. I got kind of soft, really in the middle, because you could take my weight and you could transform it where it looks differently, because everybody know muscle weighs more than fat. And when I was in the gym working out, I was still a plus size girl, but it looked different. It was shaped differently. I didn't have as much, the arms and legs. I was more, I was more, the word that I'm looking for, I was more evened out. Now, where my legs matched my body, I was more in shape. Now the top is so much bigger than the bottom. It looked like I got toothpicks coming out for arms and legs, because it's not evenly distributed. The weight the weight that I gained, it just like boom, boom, boom. It didn't go where I wanted to go, because didn't nothing go to my backside. If I could take some of this gut and push it to the back and make it a butt, that'd be great. MC Hammer talk about pumps in the bump, but I'm over here singing tits and some gut, tits in the gut, But that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. I'm not evenly distributed, but I'm telling you something. We got to be happy with where we are, who we are, and when we're not happy, when we want to change, then we would change it. That's when people want to lose weight or want to go on a diet or want to shape it up or whatever. And just because you're of a thicker or bigger frame does not necessarily mean that you are unhealthy. If you look up in the Guinness Book of World Records, the healthiest man is not slim. He's this big dude, and he do these triathlons and everything. When I researched that, I was like, wow. They always say that the more weight you carry, the everybody has a different frame. They also say that everybody's skeleton is the same. We know that's a lie. That's a lie. You can look at some people and tell them that they skeleton and frame is not the same. Just like everybody's body isn't the same, and they carry weight differently. We look differently, but nobody should be feeling ashamed where they want to hurt themselves, where they want to hide away from the world. Different choices. Love you. Dr. Bernice said, love yourself. That's right. Girl, stop. If you're not happy, that's your choice to lose weight, but don't take away from your beauty. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you. I don't take away from my beauty because God gave it to me, but other people will try to diminish your light in any way they can. True story. I had a friend, quote unquote, you know who you are. Let's just call this friend Steve. Okay, let's just say Steve, right? This was some years ago. So I was sick. Something was wrong. The nerve in my back or neck, whatever, was pinched or whatever, and I couldn't stand up straight. So he was like, well, let me come there, let me help you, let me do this and do that, right? And I known him for several years, for like 20 plus years. And he was in the penile system. He got out of the penile system, right? And he was like, I can help you. You need somebody there with you, and I can help you, around the house, be your aid, yada, 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 right? So this joker thought he was going to come in and play on my mental, tear me down so he could take over, right? It don't work like that, baby. I remember he told me, he said that your weight, he said you should be ashamed because you're not fit for society. I said, what? He said, you a big girl. He said, if you walk down the street and with a skinny girl, he said 9 times out of 10, they're going to take that skinny girl first because you are a big person and you're not acceptable for society, right? My back, I was walking bent over. I was so angry. I stood straight up. I said, you're not going to talk this shiznit in my own house. Bounce, dude. Get on your bike and ride up the street to your mama's house. Peace. We are no longer friends because a real friend would not sit up here and tell me I'm not fit for society. I said, I tell you what, convict. I said, who will society take first? A fat person or a person with a rap sheet? I said, who would they feel safer with living next door to them? A common crook or a fat person? I said, so don't tell me who's not fit for society. I said, you wasn't fit for society. That's why they locked your butt up. Go tell me I wasn't fit for society because I'm a plus size girl. See, first of all, you don't know me. You don't know my journey. You don't know what happened, how I got there. And it doesn't matter how it happened or how I got there or what caused me to gain the extra weight, what medications you on. There's so many different factors. And for people to think that just because you are a plus size person, that you lazy, you are perpetuating the stereotype. That's like them MFers saying that every black person like fried chicken and watermelon. Well, guess what? I came across all nationalities that like fried chicken and watermelon. So get out of here with that. I don't even want to hear about that. So if you don't know, if you ain't walked in my shoes or you ain't been where I've been, you can't tell me nothing about nothing. And people always tear themselves down because he didn't feel good about himself. He was going to tear me down so I wouldn't feel good about myself. Some people, in order for them to feel good, they have to tear you down. Don't let them. You got to know who you are, my brothers and my sisters. When you know who you are, get in tune into your spiritual being. Yes, losing weight is beneficial for health reasons. Eating healthy is beneficial for health reasons. Eating certain foods is sea moss. That's right. Oh yeah, we got a special shades of blue and sea moss. That's beneficial for health reasons. The book can help get your mental, and the sea moss will get your internal. Sea moss will get you straight. Put it on your skin, for your head. It helps your asthma. It helps all of it. It helps you feel better about you. So we got a sale going on, a special going on. You get Shades of Blue and Sea Moss. We giving you a $10 break on it. Who don't want to save money? We giving you $10 off the product. Who don't want to save money? That's what I'm saying. You get a book and a jar of sea moss for 20 bones. Normally, our book is 15, the sea moss is 15. But because you heard it on the Morning Mac show, you contact Molly Mall, $1 Million Moments, or DM myself, and you get a book and sea moss. We getting it to you for 20 bones. What? Get your internal and your mental together. You getting the physical and the metaphysical together. That's right. And it make you feel good about yourself. You feel good on the inside and outside. And if you read the book, you might learn some words. Some new words or whatever. But back to the story about not being fit for society. So I said, you're not trying to help me. You're trying to tear me down. You know I was sick. And you came in my house in sheep's clothing to try to get in my mind. It didn't have nothing to do about what I looked like, because I bet you if I was skinny, he would say, oh, you too skinny. You look too sick. Oh, you ain't fit for society. You look like a skeleton. That's somebody that's trying to do that psychological fukujuku and that bullshit. I call bullshit. But men and women do that too to men. Try to make you feel insecure or less than, or you know, and like my friend Molly Mall said, and they try to pocket shame you. Oh, you ain't got no money. Oh, you can't take me to Red Lobster. You can't buy me no butter baked biscuits. You can cheddar baked biscuits. I'm sorry, I don't do Red Lobster, but you can't take me to Ruth Chris. I can't get the steak. If I can't afford it, I can't afford it. But do you have to pay to be somebody's friend? Just to be somebody's friend. Now, if you're dating somebody, that's different, you know, but just to be your friend, just to take advantage of my kindness, my decency, my loyalty, my good vibes, you got to have money to do that? No, man. No. You know, and people body shame. I cannot believe it, because when I was growing up, there was no such thing as body shaming. We didn't know what that was. We didn't know what that meant. If you was fat, you fat. If you was black, you black. If you was tall, you tall. If you was skinny, you skinny. Like I said, they're going to find something. People are going to find something to talk about you. Hell, if Jesus Christ was here walking on the earth, they'd be like, look at them sandals. Them sandals is all old. Look like he been walking all over the earth. They find something to talk about him. So it don't matter. It don't matter. You know, you got to conquer that mind, the power of that mind. Educate yourself on yourself, about yourself. Love you. That's what you do. You love you. Get yourself right for you. Don't get yourself right for nobody else, because it ain't going to work when you try to go out here and diet and try to change you to please other people. You can't please everybody, baby. Just please you. Concentrate and start working and loving you. And I guarantee when you start loving you, it's going to shine. People are going to see that. And that's what's going to draw people. It's going to be like a moth to the light. They see your shine. I tell people all the time, I'm not turning down my shine for you. If I'm too bright, put on some shades, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's just me personally. As far as the body shaming, you know, and stuff go. And it's so sad. Like, say if I had a friend and I was worried about their health or whatever, you could find other ways to inject yourself in their life without trying to tear them down on that level. You can say, hey, boo, let's go for a walk. Let's go to the park. Just do natural things. And when you're around them, eat differently. You know, my girlfriend know that I diet sometimes. I'm not going to call it diet. I just try to watch what I eat, certain foods. So don't come around me. If you know I'm watching my calories or whatever, please don't come around me with that temptation. Please don't come around me with the loaded nachos, with the bag of chips, with all the junk food and say this. You want some? That's just like if I was an alcoholic, right? I'm not going to take you to the liquor store. You recovered alcoholic. Just like if you was a drug addict, recovered drug addict, I'm not going to take you to the trap house. You know, that's being a friend. Look out for your friend. You know how they say, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, you are. Each one teach one, then all shall know. That's what I'm saying. Let me check out each one teach one. Then all shall know. Let me see what the comments is. What are people in the comments are saying? Let me see. Toodaloo. Let's see it. They're saying, and I'm a little behind. They're saying, oh, facts, sis. I got you, sis. Molly saying, I got you. Bernice saying, that's facts. Let's see. Delana, good morning, Lena. She's beautiful. And that's why when I see my kings and my queens, because that's what you are to me, my people. I always say, what's up, King? What's up? And to my beautiful ladies, I always say, what's up? Because if they like the Tomo show at the end, they always say, if don't nobody tell you they love you, we do. and love starts from home. My son, he's on that big side. My son's big and tall, right? Big lumberjack dude, right? And I was like, you don't have to perpetuate a stereotype. You don't have to walk around just because you're a big dude. You do not have to have nappy head, dirty clothes, saggy clothes, or smell, because that's another a stereotype. Fat people are lazy. Fat people eat everything. Fat people eat a lot, and fat people smell, and all of that going on. Well, hell, skinny people do as well. Fat, skinny people eat a lot. Skinny people can smell. Skinny people can be lazy, and I've seen this, you know. So those are all false stereotypes, you know. So I told my son, get your swag on. Look at Heavy D. Heavy D was a big dude. Look at Ruben Stada. Look at Gerald Levert. These were some big dudes, but they had pride about themselves. They wanted to look good, feel good, smell good, and they was good. And everybody loved them. Yeah, you a big dude. You a big, yeah, but I got it like that. You know, so my son got clothes in his closet, dressed the part. You know, you could dress. You got a bunch of stuff. Put your stuff on, put your swag on, put your smell good on, get your hair cut and stuff, and get out there and do you. Don't never let nobody tell you what you are, what you're not. You got to know who you are. You know, give them a box when they see you. Let them know that you already full of joy, that you already spiritually in tune, and you got you inside. At the end of the day, I got me. Because if you come to them empty, people will try to put all types of negative BS in you. They would try to fill your head with so much negativity. We got to rise above that. Rise above all that drama. We got a hard enough time with dealing with just being black, with just being colored. Okay? People hating us just off of our skin tone. And we're so many different shades. We like the rainbow. We have a hard enough time with that. So along with my color, you want to talk about my hair texture. You want to talk about my weight. You want to call me four eyes. You want to talk about my teeth, my grill. You want to call me Bucky. You want to talk about my bangy lips. You want to talk about my big nose or my Popeye bubble eyes. You see? And they got us talking about each other. I said, oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. We need to say, instead of I don't like, we need to take that don't out and put a do in front of it. And we need to get tougher skin. We used to have tougher skin. We used to be able to call them, hey, fatty. Hey, what up? We call Joan. You throw it back. Whatever somebody could dish out to you, you could dish back. So there's no need for bullying, especially cyberbullying. Whatever negativity somebody say about me, you can say, your mama. That's end all be all. You can throw it back at them, But they don't do that no more. We used to say, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever I say, bounce off of me and stick to you. And this new cancer society, cancer culture, is that what it's called? They take that stuff and run with it. You say something, they hold on and that shit so tight. You be like, you better let that negativity go. You better drop it like it's monkeypox. Monkeypox! Don't touch that. If somebody spewing negativity to you, you don't have to accept it, people. Children, you don't have to accept it. Parents, you don't have to accept it. And tell your children, they don't got to accept that. And that's exactly what you should say. I don't receive that. I don't accept that. And keep it moving. Oh, Reese, your breath stink. It may do. It may be. I didn't eat this morning. My breath might stink. So what? I ain't talking to you anyway. Oh, Reese, you're fat. Yep. I think I am. Maybe so. So what? You let it go. Oh, Reese, you wearing Depends or whatever. Yep, I may be. It's better than wearing a poise. Does it hold more? So, I mean, anything, anybody, because I'm not going to go with and I'm telling you people to tell my beautiful, beautiful people of all shapes, sizes, colors, don't let nobody verbally assault you. That's not assault. When somebody knocked the hell out of you, that's an assault. Somebody say a word like somebody called you a bitch. Okay, I'm not going to kirk out. A word, it's just a word. And they do, hey, what's up, bitch? What's up, this, what's up, that? If you answer to it, then you answer to it. If you don't answer to it, they're going to look crazy just yelling, hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. If you don't answer to it, you don't answer to it. If you don't give that word no power, you don't give it no power. You don't got to accept what people give you. And you can let them know in a nice way. You ain't got to be nasty about it. Like when I used to work out there in a public, and I was at fast food restaurant. This guy, somebody got his order wrong, and I'm at the cash register. They coming in yelling and yelling at me. And I'm just looking. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? And I'm looking like, and he was like, you don't understand what I'm saying? I don't speak ignorance, sir. So if you're talking ignorance, I don't understand it. Nope. Don't understand that. Can somebody translate? That made that dude feel this small. He was coming in there, was going to try to get out on me. You see how you can easily flip the script. And that goes for any size, anything. If somebody tried to pocket shame you, you ain't got no money, you ain't got enough, you ain't got this. Nope, I only got enough for me. I'm sorry. But if you loan me some money, if you give me some money, oh, you ain't got no money either? Your pockets look just like mine. Hey, we in the same boat together. Let's go out there and see if we can make some money together. How about that? You don't have to pocket shame nobody, fat shame nobody, skinny shame nobody, color shame nobody. You got to shame. What is the word shame? What is the definition of the word shame? I don't even know that was a real thing, shaming. Boy, I tell you, but this is where we are. This is our culture. And what are we teaching our children? Are we teaching our children to accept what people say about us? That's all I'm saying. You know, I done ranted and raved and kind of went off. I told my personal story about not being acceptable for society, about body shaming. Is that a real thing? I'm asking y'all, is that a real thing? Or do we make it into a thing? Because how can this exist now, which has been going around since the beginning of time, and all of a sudden now it's a real thing, body shaming, it's a real thing. What was it before? What did you call it before? Oh, living life. Oh, minding business. Oh, what did you call it? That just different taste. What was it before you gave it a name, a title, and made it into a thing? What was it before? Body shaming, this shaming, that shaming. What was it? What was it before? Like I said, this new culture, these new kids, only thing new here, boo, is you. This stuff been going on for years. But now you want to give it energy, you want to give it strength, you want to give it existence. Don't. We didn't need to go through that. We didn't need to have it categorized. We didn't need to have it talked about. We didn't need to have it specified. You know, we didn't need that. But this new cancer culture, cyberbullying generation, wow. You guys may be stronger, but you're weaker. Your mental, you're just not mental. Your mental is so weak. You know, we may be older now and weaker in the body, but our constitution, our mindset is stronger. You know, there were some stories where people may hurt themselves or whatever because they didn't like who they were. There was a lot of story about people being anorexic back in the 80s because they wanted to look like a model, and they thought that they were too fat if they ate, not realizing that I'm seeing your bones in your body. If I can see your ribs, that's not cute to me. Just like you seeing my stomach hanging out a shirt may not be cute to you. But I don't expect you to go and hurt yourself because I don't want to see your ribs. Just like I hope you don't think I'm going to go hurt myself because you don't want to see my stomach. Color, you too black. I heard that. You too light skinned. I heard that. Your hair too kinky. Your hair too straight. Your teeth are too buck. You know, you got an overbite. You got a gap in your mouth. We hear everything. Your nose too big. We hear anything you could think of that's negative. Everybody heard it before, but it was never categorized as body shaming. Like I said, you can sit up there, these new millennials. I don't even think they're called millennials. Somebody told me they're calling themselves demon. You can sit up there and you can talk about what you do all day, right? You can sit up there and talk about uh, shooting people, all that violence, but you can't turn the computer off if you see something or read something. Back in my day, when we read something we didn't like, we closed the book. We didn't go take the book, throw it, and set it on fire. We just closed the book. That's all. Don't let nobody cyberbully you. Get off the computer. Turn it down. That's right up there with body shaming. Because that's where they start calling you on the phone and then tell you whatever. You hang up. It's called, and when you hang up, what you doing? You're disconnecting. You could disconnect from anybody negativity. So there shouldn't be, it shouldn't even be an issue of body shaming. Lizzo, do Lizzo. And the people that like and love Lizzo, they're going to scream, yay, we love Lizzo. And the people that don't like Lizzo going to say, boo, you showing your butt cheeks. But I will say this. Don't do something that could get you arrested. If I wasn't rich and I had the same type of outfit on walking down the street with my backside out, would I get arrested? Would the police stop me from call that indecent exposure? Isn't that just that's what it is? Indecent exposure. If you can see your fronts or your back or your isn't that indecent exposure? It don't have anything to do about whether you're fat or skinny or whatever. Because if you were skinny and had on outfit with your butt out, that's still indecent exposure. I wouldn't want my 5-year-old son looking at nobody's ass out, whether you fat or you skinny. You know, indecent exposure. So that's all I got to say for the body shaming and stuff. I said a lot today. Oh, I said a lot. I said more than I needed to say about body shaming. Let me read the comments from the people that may be in here. Facebook user said hot topic. That's why so many women are having surgery these days. Exactly. They're trying to fit a mold that wasn't even made or created for you. God made us all differently. Our spiritual creator, we're all different. That's why we come in our own like fingerprints. If we all were supposed to be the same height, same size, same color, same race, then we would be that. But we were made differently to be different. And you shouldn't try to distort your body to fit in somebody else's mold if your body isn't hurting you. Like me, I want to get a breast reduction, not because of what society says, because it's hurting my damn back. That's why I want to get a breast reduction. I don't want to get it. I'm not getting nothing done to me because of cosmetically or looks, or get my skin tightened up because it's hanging and it's pulling on my arms and it's hurting here and there. That's what I'm doing that for. Just like people will gain or lose weight for their health reasons. Some people think they're too small and they want to gain weight for health reasons. And just like some people feel that they're too big, they want to lose weight. Some people that's big feel they just fine the way they are and they're content. Leave people alone. I know this girl, check this out, beautiful girl, right? But she wanted to get a breast implant and a butt lift done for a man, right? She thinking, oh, she had this and that. He ain't gonna leave me. He ain't gonna cheat. Boom, boom, boom. She goes, she get it done, risk her life because she developed a blood clot, almost died. Come back to the man, he ended up cheating and leaving anyway. You wouldn't have got extra ass. He left you for somebody with a flat ass. You wouldn't got extra boobies, and he left you for somebody with small. He left you for. You wouldn't have got a D cup, and he left you for a B cup. Stop trying to fix yourself to make other people happy. Make you happy. If that's what you want to make you happy, you, and only you, then okay. The guy up and leaves, no more guy, and then now they're ready to kill themselves. Like that's the end of the world. Child, you was living before you met this person, and you'll live afterwards. You need to live for you, just like men. Some women make men feel inadequate about their pockets, about their financial situation. If you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. Be there for your man. Help him get wherever he need to get so he can be there for you financially. Like I had a friend. It's like I've been through so much stuff through life. You ain't gonna believe, but this is true. I had a friend. He started off working at the CVS at the camera thing, and he was just trying to sell. What's that stuff they go around selling different stuff? What's that company? Oh gosh, that people be selling. Not Amway, but something like Amway. So I was like, well, you need to better yourself. You need to, do better for yourself in life. So I helped him get a resume. I did this resume for him. I sent out applications for him, just sent it out on the internet because I had internet at that time and they didn't. He got a call back from Coca-Cola to do the test. I even took the personality test for him, to get the job. It was so funny. I helped him get the job that they called me for the job interview, and I act like I was the secretary, and I relayed the message to make sure he showed up there and got the job. And plus, I knew somebody. I tried to help him change his situation, thinking that's all he needs, the self-esteem of himself to be a better person, and yada yada yada. Yeah, I did that. I helped that. And like the wounded duck syndrome, he got up there and he crapped on me as he flew away. People gotta do what they want to do. People gotta do and be, they're gonna be who they are. Okay? You don't have to shame nobody into being nothing. And people stop taking stuff so seriously. You take those folks with a grain of salt. They be trying to shame your body and put you in the box and put you in a category and talk that negativity, that negative stuff to you. That's that old fuku-juku stuff. Don't accept that. Don't accept that. I'm going to live my life. Say what you want. That's right. That's right. I'm going to live my life. Say what you want. You can't make me or break. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People, I'm reading the comments now. We got some good comments in here. And some stuff, I ain't wearing that. Okay. All right. Some people say, is my YouTube people in here? I don't see nobody in here from YouTube side. I just see just Facebook, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm saying. Woo. We have come to the conclusion. This is the end of our time. I got a couple of minutes left, and I just want to say thank you to all my listeners. Thank you to everybody that watches the show. I would like for you guys to, if you like the content, but I want you to be a part of the show as well. I think I want to try to set it where people can call in and say what's on their mind, because sometimes I don't get a chance to read your comments, and you are saying some good stuff. I'm gonna find out how we could get the people that could call in so they could be heard on the show, because that's what I want. I like the back and forth. I like, you have to have a conversation about it instead of just me up here just running my mouth and telling my stories. I want to hear y'all stories. I want to hear, what happened to y'all and, and stuff like that. We're going to find a way to do that, because the feedback is good. And if you like the show and enjoy it, share it. I would like for you all to share it. Put your comments down there and share it. Like, comment, and share. I think that's how it goes. And tell people about it. Let it go viral. And it's something good for our people in the community. We don't like to share it. We don't like to say nothing. But we need to tell it. I would not hold nothing good from my brother. Nothing good. So if the show is like this, and help it be better. You guys participate, give your suggestions, call in, help the show be better. And come on the show. If you got something to say and you want to talk about something, or you have an issue, or you think we got a hot topic, come on the show. I'm open to, come on, y'all, share it. The Morning Max stands for music and conversation. Until I get another DJ and figure out the way to incorporate the music, we doing it like this. We used to be at a studio in Iverson Mall, but because of my DJ, my other half, my son, he was the DJ and it's the transportation, and we can't get to the studio. I've been forced to do this virtually here in my abode, but that's okay because I'm still bringing you a decent show with decent content and stuff that our people need to have conversation about and talk about. So until I can incorporate the music, I guess it'll just be the seed for conversation in the show. or the B for body shaming. What is body shaming? Again, it sounds so funny to me when I laugh when I think about it. Because what was it before? And not until they said what it was or defined it and put it in a box. Then they labeled it, and people are taking these labels and running with it. We got to stop that. We got to stop that cancel culture stuff. We really do. Woo! So that has been our time for the Morning Mac show. And we do got a special on Shades of Blue and Sea Moss. Like I said, you can get your life right. You can jumpstart your life by getting the Shades of Blue and Sea Moss. We got the combo price for $20 for you. It's normally $30 for the book and the Sea Moss, but we're going to knock 10 off just by you watching the Morning Mac show. See? I love y'all. We love y'all. We give back to the community. We try to give back in a positive way. So yeah, y'all contact Molly $1 Million Moments or contact me so we can get that package. Get that package to y'all. Order it. And just go and get, if you want Sea Moss, just go get the Sea Moss by itself. You ain't got to get the book. Or if you just want the book, you can get the book by itself. You ain't got to get the Sea Moss. But we got it both for you because some people might want both. You know? Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. That's a good book. Let me see if I have let's see here. Show y'all what the book look like. Bam. Can y'all see this? Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. It's in the case here. This be the hard copy. Shades of Blue. I also have t-shirts. If y'all interested in t-shirts, knick-knack, memorabilia, Shades of Blue t-shirt. You can order a t-shirt from me as well to go with the book. We got coffee mug, t-shirt, little bric-a-brac, little this, little that for y'all here and there. We got masks. You can even because wintertime is coming back. And we even got the mask that you wear on your face. We got a little bit of everything for you. We got the hand sanitizer keychains. So we trying to look out for y'all. We do. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. I know you like, what is she doing? I'm down here in the valley. Trying to pull out. Woo! Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Boom. Good book. It's a good book. It's not really long. It's not thick. So it's not like this is a good novel, good book. So y'all need to go ahead and pick that up. If you haven't picked your copy up yet, I know a lot of people out there, my listening audience, already got the book and started reading. And it was like, oh, wow. So, and I'm working on the second book now, people. So that's to drop soon. But yeah, you get your Shades of Blue and your Sea Moss. And we got other Shades of Blue stuff, promote that. That's for sure. All right, if you guys want to come out and see me, I'm going to be at 4919 The Pavilion tonight. Doors open at 6. It's from 6 to 11. I probably won't perform until like 8 o'clock. A little comedy show. If you want to get your book, you want to get your Sea Moss and all that stuff, you get your little mask on and all that stuff. It's Suitland, Maryland, 4919 Suitland Road, The Pavilion. It's right behind, I want to say, where the little, right across from the gas station, where the cleaners used to be off of Suitland Road, in that shopping center, I think with that vegan restaurant in there. It's behind on the side. So you got to go in the parking lot, and then you go down to like this little hill, and it's in the back of it. So you won't see it from the front. You may see the sign. So 4919 for J&A Productions. We're gonna do a little entertainment. They're gonna play some cards, dominoes, and stuff like that. But it's free admission. You just come in and partake of in the good vibes and the good time. It's a chill spot, and enjoy yourself tonight. That's all I have to say. And that's it. Love y'all. From next time to the next. We out. I don't even know how to run my own commercial. That's a dang on shame. That's a shame. Peace.